Day 1-0 versus Moon, and we start on Concealed Hill. Demon Hunter with level 1 Immolation Harass. Okay. 1-0 creeping the small camp first. The green turtles. Wait, second Ancient of War? What? What is this? Nice detonate from the Demon Hunter. Gets the level 2 here. Now he's got the mana burn. That is extremely unusual. Oh, Archer getting ensnared. That's a bit unfortunate. This one probably going to be going down thanks to the dust. Oh, trying to save her, but the coil is there in time. That is first blood. And the Demon Hunter now being very hurt. Death Knight about to reach level 2. What is that second Ancient of War supposed to do, though? Just for creeping, perhaps? Moon is continuing to make archers. So if you have double Ancient of War, you can play mass archers and still creep with the Ancient of War. In theory. However, against Frenzy Ghouls, you don't normally want archers. You want to have bears, dryads, and strong heroes. But of course, this is Moon we're talking about. The #1 strategic genius that this game has ever seen. Detonate, wakes up the creeps. That's kind of nice. Lots of damage onto the ghouls, and seems like what is going to be going down here. Denied, however. I like the boots on the demon. As you guys probably are aware, I'm a big fan of boots. I think, especially in this matchup against Unholy Aura, it makes the demon so much better. Here comes the Hunter's Hall as well. So it's not that many archers. 4 archers alive, 1 having died earlier. Oh, is he gonna lose the ghoul? Oh, dude, almost. Lol. 6 HP. That would have been a bit sloppy to lose the ghoul there, but ghoul does survive. When exposing his archers here, that one is most likely going down. Second archer, loss of the game. Tier 3 started, of course, for the undead, going quickly towards Black Citadel. Demon would love to get his level 3 here soon. And if he gets the rest of the creeps, he should have enough. And yeah, with double Ancient of War, he can creep very well later. Creep the lab, creep the natural. And we have fast tier 3, 1 lore. Moon delaying the second hero by quite some time. Ah, never mind, there she is. I just didn't see her. Alright, so in the end, this game isn't looking too crazy by Moon. He just went for 2 Ancients of War for better creeping. Especially understandable on this map where creeping is really hard for Night Elf. Of course, building an Ancient of War so early does have serious resource ramifications, so the tier 2 was quite a bit later for Moon. And we can see his tier 3 is also behind the undead, but that is normal. I would certainly expect Moon to play Keeper on some of the maps today. Especially good expansion maps. Oh, and here's the Demon Hunter. Valuable, very valuable to get burns off early here. Diminish the mana of the undead. Ideally, you want to eliminate all of the mana of the undead before the first big fight. And the Naga keeps creeping in the meantime. Having level 3 Naga, when the Frenzy push hits, is extremely valuable. I don't think he's going to be able to get there. Oh, unless he can creep the natural. That would be the great purpose, of course, of that second Ancient of War. Oh, Demon Hunter now very hurt. It's gonna be an invuln forced. Coil flies. Uses the TP instead of the invuln because he feels like in the fight he's gonna need the invuln. And that might not be the wrong call. Mana on the statue now. Very low, by the way. But when you have one low mana statue, that's the one you morph into a destroyer. If you can see the last hit here, that would be absolutely enormous. Oh, mana burn wasted. That was the wrong target. Burning the DK, burning the statue, both would have been good, but he burned the Ogre Lord, which was definitely a bit of a mistake. Demar doesn't have the best items, by the way. Only boots, no damage, no armor, no HP. In general, Moon doesn't have many items at all. 1-0 got the red camp item, but only the Legion Doomhorn. He had that already. Alright, here's the Naga. 2.7. Is it enough for level 3? The Demon might be taking too much experience away here. And this is the frenzy push at around 9 minutes, as we've seen so many times before. But it is enough. Naga gets level 3. Nice adjustment by Moon, prioritizing the leveling of the second hero. And his Naga has full mana, I believe. So it's going to be lots of Fork Lightning. Fork Lightning has decent damage per mana, but it has a long cooldown. 11-second cooldown, or 12, which is quite a bit more than, for example, in Nova. Moon has only one Dryad. He will need that for Abolish, but he doesn't have the Abolish upgrade yet. That means Frost Armor could be extremely strong. Demon Hunter is eating a couple of nukes. Trying to make use of the Rejuve. Needs to use the next Fork Lightning. There we go. Next one hits the ghouls, but the heal scroll was there to counter. Demon Hunter has to connect with the damage. What's he going for? Demon Hunter taking quite some time to find his target. Now he's going for the Destroyer. And we see Frost Armor in effect already. Must not forget about the mana burns. Oh, the Demon Hunter control. Not perfect. There we can see the DK got off the coil in time. There was no mana burn before it. But the Naga might be going down. Invul Potion, though, saves her for now. Burn the statue. That one now also quite low. Lich in trouble all of a sudden. With the right clicks, with the focus fire, maybe it's enough to get the kill, but nice block by 1-0. Saves the Lich. And now... Oh, the Demon. Wait a minute. He passed by the DK. Might be able to get the kill. And he does! Moon, not with picture-perfect control, but still a solid defense. He is still alive. 1-0, though. Has the supply lead clearly. Tavern Res on the Lich. Oh, that bear. Very hurt. It's still looking scary. It's still looking very scary. Team Hunter attacking his own Ancient of War. Ancient of Wind, I mean. Moon! Alright, now he realized. A couple of misclicks in here by Moon, for sure. The Demon Hunter movement, mana burns, and attacks were not ideal in this defense. One to 0. A big lead in supply here. Moon needs clarities for more mana on the Naga especially. One to 0, doesn't want to push forward though. Now it's nighttime, of course. This is a lot of valuable regen. But Moon also does not have Wellspring. Trying to invest everything he can right now into units, it seems like. Alright, now he's getting Wellspring. This is going to be a very valuable upgrade. Just a little while. And 1-0 might be giving Moon a bit too much time. He had a big lead. Maybe should have just pressed forward. By a emergency TP, maybe. But it's not like 1-0 is just wasting time, not getting stuff done. He is continuing to creep. Gonna get 2 level ups from this camp. Might be even 3 level ups, actually. No, he's lacking a bit more. But he almost has 4, 3, 2 levels. Moon trying with a base attack with the bears. Naga doesn't have a TP. That's a bit scary, but he knows 1-0 also doesn't have a TP, so once 1-0 runs home, Moon's gonna back up, as we see here. Moon definitely under pressure. He is in a tough position here. He knows 1-0 has the lead. Moon may need to buy a TP here to get out of this corner, perhaps. Using the Demon Hunter to scout and trying to dodge the army. 1-0 looking for the Naga, but can't find her. Ultra Vision here being a valuable advantage. And Moon is trying everything he can to buy time for himself and to stay in a decent position. But he's not getting more experience, his heroes are getting stronger, he's not creeping behind this, and he also doesn't have an expansion, which 1-0 just scouted for. TP home now. Moon needs to TP out. Demon is staffing in with the TP, but one archer goes down right away, and the bears might be getting caught, by the way. The bears not covered by the TP. 1-0 lets the bears escape. Quite merciful of him. And just wants to continue creeping, it seems like. 1-0 got almost all of the big camps here on this map. We can see it reflected in the hero levels. DK4, Lich 3. And the Naga's about to get level 3. -0 mana burn. Alright. Don't know if I've ever seen that before. Moon is not getting talents, by the way. That is normally the late game addition that really puts Night Elf over the edge. Ultra late game. Night Elves with that can come out on top. But you need the right army. You need the right amount of supply, especially. Oh, almost got the Fiend with the Immolation. That would have been cool. One-Zero has had a supply lead for quite some time, but of course now he's losing gold as well. Sitting in upkeep. And he was able to damage and burn 2 of the statues as well. So these are not very useful anymore. Moon is making the best of a bad situation here. And now he's going to go for the drop play as well. Smart play by Moon. Really well done here, this evasive play. The attempt to buy time. And now, he's going to have a serious threat. Bear's about to drop into the back of the base. Threaten the Haunted, and this is going to force a TP. This should force a TP anyways. Yeah, there it is. Oh, the demon died, though. Demon died for this attempt, and one bear goes down as well. Haunted does not quite fall. That was an expensive try by Moon. Didn't pop the invuln in time. Small mistake by Moon. Just forgetting about the invuln, that comes at a big price. Moon is still being chased around the map. 1-0 probably a bit frustrated that Moon doesn't want to give him the fight, but of course it's the right call to not attempt to fight. Moon has nowhere near the army he needs to win a fight. He's too far behind supply, and especially too far behind in hero levels. Fork lightning is quite weird. Sometimes it hits 3 targets, sometimes it only hits 1. It seems to do what it wants. Alright, Moon again going for the counterattack. Forcing the TP. Gonna lose 1 Dryad only. Could have been worse. And Moon is managing to survive. But how is he actually gonna win this game? What is his army? Hasn't been growing much, but he also hasn't been losing much, so that seems to be fine. Demon Hunter about to get level 4. I wonder if he's going to go level 2 Immolation. Since he has the Talisman, I guess he should. Oh, Moon going for a Sapper. Here we go. Big explosions. To attempt to win this game somehow. Oh, here comes the TP home though. The Sapper might be getting caught. Does connect. Demon Hunter this time with the Invuln will survive. And 2 Ziggurats might be falling. No, only 1. But that costs at least 1 bear. Second bear is saved. Naga escapes. Moon saved a lot of gold, sort of. And Moon is doing his best. His very best. Did go for evasion, by the way. Which seems like a wasted skill point. As it, of course, does not stack with the item. One bear, trade for 1 fiend. Considering the upkeep, I guess that's a better trade for Moon. But we can see the Lich also going to be level 4 very soon. Now we have a Shade, always going to be able to scout, especially at the expansion. The main bases are going to run dry very soon. And maybe that is Moon's last hope. Move over the Tree of Eternity, set up a second base. And ensure that the Undead doesn't get one. But if 120 wants to expand, I think he can easily do so. He's got such a strong army to protect his expansion. Oh, Demon Hunter surrounded. Does he have the time? Yeah, okay. That was a bit scary. Still a stressful game for Moon. He's always getting chased around the map. He knows he still can't fight. Or is he gonna attempt it finally? The mana burns were good. 100 heroes don't have much juice left. The number of fiends is still so high, the DPS is immense. DK was in trouble but had a heal potion. With the heal potion, he survives. There's a staff, bear is saved. But there's only 1 staff. That means the following bears are exposed. That bear goes down for the level 4. Naga going for the counterattack. The Tree of Eternity is very squishy. No, it's the opposite. Very tanky, so 1-0 doesn't have the time to actually take that one out. But there are still more than enough resources for 1-0 to expand. I think it would be wise for him to expand on the high ground. Expand on the high ground and launch attacks from the high ground. And you're also close to the main base to defend. Demon now doesn't have the boots anymore. He gave them to the Naga, which makes him a lot less mobile. A lot more difficult to play up against these undead heroes. Burrow Rush with the bits. Thank you. Pocket Factory with the resub. Thank you. Inside also. Thank you for the resub. Oh! That bear lands in the wrong neighborhood. Bear goes down. More experience. Oh my god, these undead heroes are so strong. DK. He just hit level 5, didn't he? Yep. DK now level 5. 5, 4, 3 hero levels. Absolutely terrifying. Moon just keeps losing units left and right. He's hemorrhaging value. Bit by bit. Down to only 37. Can't even remember when 1-0 lost the last unit. Not acolytes, but units. It's been some time. Moon has managed very well to not fall too far behind and to stay alive. But again, I say, how is he actually going to win? It seems desperate. Base race, perhaps the one way to do it. There's a TP on 1-0. But he wants to take out the Tree of Eternity first. Torben Dietrich with the resub. Thank you. Oh, has a TP home now. Tree of Eternity. Oh, wait. What happened to the TP? TP was cancelled because the tree fell. Moon is stuck here. Can't TP out anymore without a main building. Which means the Naga is doomed. Just a few seconds here, perhaps making the difference. The Black Citadel was very low already. And I believe there's no altar anymore either for Moon to go for the revive. Oh, and the Shade. Sees all the units right there. Very smart choice to add this Shade. Moon is an expert at base races. But here he doesn't have much army left at all. It's 4 Dryads and a Demon Hunter, and I think that's it. No, wait, he has 4 bears. Never mind. They have 4 bears somewhere. Here's 3 of them. One to Zero has basically no gold left. He could sell some items to make more buildings if necessary. Especially the invulns is something he doesn't need. And also selling some items. Moon is certainly not giving up easy here on the first map. He has a Zeppelin, He has a couple of bears. And what he must do is eliminate all the buildings. I think he has enough for the tavern res now. Sold a lot of items on the Demon Hunter. Yep. Naga is back. Moon now. Super broke. Could certainly sell the TP. If he sells the TP, maybe he can afford a sapper. Go for a sapper. Blow up the buildings. It seems to be the only chance left. Oh, the shade. Finds the Demon Hunter creeping. Here's a staff from the Lich. Oh, staff. Goes to the Ancient of War! What? Landed him right there next to the Ancient of War. Of course, he didn't have a main building anymore. He didn't have an altar anymore. RIP. Well, that is unfortunate. Moon is still trying. He has a couple of bears still. Naga. And 1-0 still can expand fairly easily. In fact, he did. Started the Haunted. Moon sees it with a Wisp. But it doesn't seem likely he can do something. Oh, wait. Isn't there a Zeppelin with bears somewhere? Yeah, there it is. But if he drops the bears, he knows they might be doomed. There's only one Acolyte, by the way, so mining will be extremely limited. And 1-0 is protecting the expansion, as he should. Oh wait, Naga gets caught. Good thing she's got those boots. Alright, Moon finally gonna call it. 32 minutes for our first game, and it does go to 1-2-0. Interesting attempt by Moon. He was trying to get ready for the push, and I think he was decently ready, kind of. Oh, lightning shield on the rogue. The Wisp. Oh, the first Wisp goes down to the lightning shield. Oh no. That is really bad. You could say it's only a Wisp, but you really don't want to lose that one so early. Lightning shield creep didn't work out. This costs also additional repair. Oh, this could slow down the tech for Moon by a lot. A little bit too late with the reaction there. Good harass, obviously, by 1-0. This is a map, though, where the Demon Hunter can level very quickly. And 1-0 taking the risk with the lightning shield. Yeah, if he levels very quickly, gets the boots, gets some additional items, the Demon Hunter can really control the mid-game super well on AZ. It's a small map, you can always find the opponent, he can bully the undead, especially if he is level 3. It's a second Ancient of War again for Moon, while having lost a Wisp early. Oh man, that tech is gonna be so late, dude. Oh, but for good reason this time it was a second Ancient of War. I didn't consider this before. Of course, it serves a double purpose. You can creep if you have to, like we saw on game 1. But if you're getting pushed with towers, then you can also use it to defend. I completely forgot about the tower push possibility. But yeah, especially against 1-2-0, you gotta be ready. And here we go. Moon diligently scouting the main base as well. He knows, since there's 2 Agents of War here already, 1-0 may just abandon this push and just tech instead. That's what he's doing. But he's pretending to still go for a tower push. There we go. Still slaps down the Ziggurat. And I think Moon didn't see the tech yet. But as you can see, the Ancient of War helps out a lot here in this defense. And it was just a little fake. Little fake-a-roni. So in the end, both techs are delayed. But 1-0 is still a bit ahead, which is especially noteworthy on this map. Because both will want to go for the Naga on tier 2 most likely. Another Wisp goes down. Reactions there again a bit slow. That one could have also been saved. Looks like 1-0 is trying to prioritize to prevent the Demon Hunter from creeping. If the Demon is only level 2 on tier 2, then the Naga works out much better on the other side. Oh, but this is a nice catch by Moon. Gets one ghoul, might even get a second. But of course the archers are also frail, you gotta be careful about those. And 1-0 for now, pushed away from the tavern, but he could bring in more ghouls, the ones that are healthy. And Moon plus the next creep camp. Not sure if it's gonna be enough for the level up though. It might not be enough for 3. But there was a couple of good moves by Moon. Pushing away the ghouls, making some space at the tavern. But here is the Naga, and this is where things get more complicated. Demon Hunter is so close to 3. So very close. You'd creep the green camp easily for 3. But normally, ideally, you want to get better camps than that. The Acolyte was almost enough for 3. That would have been sick. But no, not quite good enough. Demon Hunter, oh, getting surrounded. Almost. Detonate. That's level 3. This could be the opportunity for Moon to turn it around. Both Nagas now getting threatened. 1-0 surrounds. Not quite so on point here. Naga with a boost just barely gets away. And Moon saves his own second here. This was a good exchange for him. 1-0 needs to be careful with this Naga. This could have been her end easily. One more burn would have been enough. Yeah, those surrounds were definitely a bit lacking. And that cost him a big opportunity. One ghoul gonna go down. Could even be 2, perhaps. No, should just be the 1. And I would say Moon now in a favored position. His tier 3 is behind. but not by that much. And picking off these ghouls early is so valuable before the frenzy timing. Very good game by Moon. The Night Elf now in a great position, I would say. And again, ghoul kills here, very valuable. But the Naga also has to be kind of careful. And the Demon Hunter chasing for some kills. Here comes the first Riot. And that is going to force the ghouls back. One more mana burn for old time's sake? Nope. Okay. Good mid game by Moon. Solid play by him. Demon Hunter a bit hurt, but he could heal up and continue his harass possibly. Moondress is still looking okay, but well, I guess after the demon heals, it's gonna be pretty dry. Shop looking perhaps a bit exposed there as well. Might be a target worth attacking for 1-0. Because of course, Frenzy is coming. Moon's Naga is far away from level 3. But also 1-0's levels aren't too crazy. Multi-Hunter might be able to get off 2 burns against the Lich. Oh yeah, double burn. Lich out of mana. Great play by Moon. Really, really solid map 2 here. That doesn't mean that he's in a winning position yet though. The frenzy timing is still scary. Moon trying to fight the ghouls out on the map away from his main base. Demon Hunter doesn't have the Orb of Venom yet. That's a lot of damage missing. Fog Lightning coming in as well. One Fiend in trouble right away, but we can see the archers getting absolutely slaughtered by the ghouls. 2 archers go down right away. And that bear probably also dead. Moon, was that the right call? He's missing so much damage without the Orb of Venom. Hardly anything here is doing damage. No staff yet either. So that bear goes down. Moon does at least have plenty of gold. More bears coming. Can still afford some items from the shop. The Naga could certainly use a bit more experience. Moon's Naga, that is. Level 3 would be very nice for her. And maybe the shop has enough experience. Let's see if the Demon Hunter is going to take some of that XP for himself. Now, finally, he has the Orb of Venom. That makes the Demon Hunter a lot stronger. But also the other heroes are getting stronger. One is creeping one camp after the next. Quel'Thela's boots, not a good find for him. But he's gladly going to take the experience. Oh, nice mana burn. Replenish cancelled. Oh, and Moon still doesn't have the level 3 Naga. 1-0 again. Has a supply lead. Picked up a heal scroll as well. Moon is looking for the flank. The Naga and the bears coming from the back. The Demon Hunter is distracting. The good thing right now is the push was so much delayed that now it's nighttime. And the moon wells are regenerating. Good positioning here for Moon. Where's the mana burn? He's really trying to get the DK, but he could just be burning the Lich. He wants the DK. Big heal scroll. coming in as well. And now the bears are in the thick of things. Naga at the shop, thinking about buying an item. Staff is there, saves the bear. And now the mana is gone on the undead side. Demon Hunter and Naga now want to do the damage. But the level 2 Fog Lightning is still not available. Another bear falls. Important mana burn right here. Frost Armor also coming into play, and there's no Abolish yet. But not too much mana for Frost Armor either. Oh, Demon Hunter is super hurt. Ultra hurt! Moon trying to hit from two sides at the same time. So close to getting so many more kills. Oh, wants to get the feed. It was denied though. Dryad also had to be traded for it, and now the Naga might just be dead. She's got an invuln, but she doesn't have boots. Invuln used, but that may have just been a waste. Oh, the demon showing up with the staff. Oh, that was sick. That was sick. Very cool. Nice save by Moon. But the pressure is not subsiding. 1-0 keeps his foot on the gas. The heroes again starting to look very terrifying. DK about to hit 4, Lich close to 3. And again, taking lots of damage. Lots of damage. Buying heal potions, buying anti-magic, everything you can do, but the bears are going down quickly. Lich in trouble now as well. But he has the invuln potion, so that should be fine. Heal pot transferred. Use it right there before the Fog Lightning. Lich will not be falling. Demon Hunter all the time, getting targeted all the time. So squishy. Again, he doesn't have armor items. He doesn't have HP items. Both games, the Demon Hunter was not very well equipped defensively. Is this still the Blight from the early game, by the way? I think it is, right? That Blight now is so helpful for regen. 1-0 up by 15 supply. Huge lead for the undead. It's looking a lot like the 2-0 right now. Moon had, honestly, a very good early game. But the big issue was he didn't have Naga level 3 when the push finally came. Trying to heal up desperately. The demon is healing, but the bears are so hurt. The destroyers are in, ready for the dispel. Staff won't save him. And it's GG again. 2-0 lead for 1-0. Rip Frog. Tom Godspeed with the resub. Thank you. Immolation again this time. We didn't see it on map number 2. But now we certainly do. We have a double sacrificial skull again for 1-0. Is he actually going to expand this time? Or is he going for a push again? Well, we don't have a 6th Acolyte, so this might just be a little fake out. Demon from the big healing potion, which is always an amazing item for him. And Moon again with the 2nd Ancient of War. Alright, this seems to just be part of his new build. Double Ancient of War to be safe against the pushes. DK level 2 with sick items. Mantle and claws, exactly what you need. Demon could intentionally get surrounded. Turn on Immolation and use the heal pod. Lots of coils being thrown on the demon. And as we can see, it's just gonna be a fake tower push. Moon doesn't have a wisp super close to the undead main base, so he might figure out this sort of late. But he started the tech already himself. Ancient of War finishes at the perfect time. Demon Hunter. Playing with fire. Whee! That was pretty close. He used the heal potion here to have more moon juice available for the archers and everything else. It's nice how Moon is microing the archers around the Ancient of War so that the AOW always able to get a few hits in. And that was a solid defense. All archers survive. Oh, Demon Hunter. Did he get surrounded here towards the end? Oh, I guess he did. Trying still to fight out. And does manage it. And that's first blood. First ghoul goes down. The big healing here was a big help. And the tech is almost on par. 1-0 is a bit ahead in tech, but not by much. And Moon going for the boots. I appreciate a lot that he's not skipping the boots anymore. So important for the Demon Hunter. Oh, could steal the lasso with a mana burn. What? He didn't burn! The DK used the coil already. Did he not have the mana? I'm not sure. But look at that. 2 ghouls go down. 3 ghouls go down. Huge play by Moon. Level 3 now on the Demon Hunter. Some of his archers might also be falling, but this is a great early. This is a fantastic early game for Moon. Oh, and here comes the Naga. And she can make sure that the archer survives. Wow. Sick game. Sick game by Moon. Really well done. And with this weak early, 1-0 can't really go for a Naga. Can't really try to pressure on tier 2. And of course, with that double Ancient of War, Moon, if he has the time, can creep very fast. And not lose any moon juice doing so. Periapt of Vitality. Finally a good item HP-wise for the Demon Hunter. Periapt is really good for the demon especially. Demon Hunter doesn't quite get the burns off here, but still is forcing mana out of the ledge. This is still valuable. As long as you don't lose the demon or the TP. Sometimes losing the TP could even be worth it. Moon just bought a Ring of Protection. I like that a lot. That's a small ring that only costs 100 gold. Really good bang for your buck. Tier 3 about to finish. Frenzy will be started momentarily. The orb is already on the way. And Moon now trying to creep as quickly as he can. But he's not solo creeping the Naga here. If he did, that could have been level 3 maybe. But no, wants to creep it faster with the demon, who got some great items. Health Stone, Periapt, and also the ring that he bought. We'll need that Orb of Venom though. And we're counting down the seconds. When is the push gonna hit? Moon has plenty of gold at the moment. Master training still not finished. Still not finished for a while. Here's the tier 3. More dryads coming. Moon needs more time. Master training is a fast up. Wait. Does he have no bears? There's no bears on Moon. It's only dryads so far. Now going for the master training. Is this push really gonna work for the 3rd time in a row? Or can Moon hold this time? The Hunter almost surrounded. Long range coil. The potion was needed. There's no invuln, of course, on Moon. That's a danger. That's a big concern. And he forced the invuln out of the Naga. Now the demon needs to heal, though. The bears aren't ready yet. He got the master training. And 1-0 seems like he doesn't want to press on, perhaps? Or does he? 2 more minutes until nighttime. We finally have the Orb of Venom. Moon did a good job with the mana burns. Moon is really trying to make sure not to overextend. Demon Hunter back in the front again, but trying to dodge the dispels. Nicely done. The rejuve was running for quite some time. Bears, though, having a tough time connecting. We have lots of dryads in the back, but not too many bears up front. Coil Nova. The heal potion last second. And gets 2 kills with the Fog Lightning. The Naga now is level 3. Fog Lightning is pretty strong. And Moon has done a good job so far. But he's not out of the woods yet. DK being kept way in the back to stay away from the burn. Fog Lightning again. Another ghoul goes down. The demon is very hurt, but has a heal potion. Moon playing this patiently. Always waiting for the right opportunity. The heal pot is there. The coil is sort of wasted. One bear does go down, though. The Blight here again. A decent help when the Lich and other units stand on it. Oh, the bear is caught. The bear is dead. The Demon Hunter is still having a tough time connecting. Oh, and of course when running away, the Night Elf army has the biggest disadvantage of not having the aura. DK and the rest of the gang moving much faster. Demon Hunter always getting targeted. Always having issues staying healthy. Had to buy lots of potions also. And the Naga. Oh, wait a minute. If she gets slowed here, she might be dead. Has to transfer the staff. Okay, that will be enough. And the Dryads are just naturally fast, so they can get away. Same for the Demon with the boots. Moon survives again. But once more, as we look at the supply, we see 1-0 ahead. He's just not losing anything. He's able to kill a few units here and there. And never losing anything himself. 1-0 again has managed to find a big lead. The very early stages, Moon was looking solid, but somehow 1-0 always seems to be able to turn it around. Invuln potions here are also a big deal. Moon never seems to be able to grab those invulns for himself. So 1-0 is going to take it instead. Lich level 3. DK close to 4. That's also a big level up. It looks like Moon again is thinking about the hit and run playstyle. He's got units everywhere out on the map. He's trying to buy time for himself, and this time he will be trying to expand at some point. Tree of Life coming in the top left. Again with the bears, attacking the base. Moon trying to force his opponent to return home. But 1-0 so far isn't taking the bait. I guess at some point he will have to TP home. Or is Moon the one who's going to have to TP? 1-0 now, starting to upgrade towers. Easily done, of course, with the ziggurats there already in place. Oh, big fog lightning. But now the TP is going to be forced. Maybe 1-0 TPing a bit too early. Seems like he could have held off on that TP. Yeah, just one destroyer and towers should now be easily enough to protect the main base. This game all of a sudden looking very similar to map 1 on Concealed Hill, where we saw lots of hit and run. OTK, kind of caught. Is that an opportunity? Not really. This time we have way earlier double staff. I like that on Moon. On Concealed Hill he took a long time to get the double staff. Now he's got it way earlier. Moon researching backpack upgrade to pick up the items. That's pretty cool. Oh, Demon Hunter though. Demon Hunter though gets caught. Wait, what? He had the boots. How did he get caught like that? Oh, that is a painful loss. And the Naga was close by for the staff, but not quite close enough. And again, we're gonna have a shade. And that shade is pretty likely to scout the expansion at some point. If he ever makes the shade. Oh, nope. No shade. And 1-0 actually doesn't have a TP. But now, Big Daddy 1-0 returning with the army. And again a bear goes down every time. A little something has to be lost, it seems like. Demon are still pretty hurt. Uh-oh, destroyers! Oh, I didn't see the destroyers around the corner. The destroyer right clicks get the kill. Are you kidding me? Oh, and there's a bear caught as well. Bro, this is so expensive. Oh, yeah. That one should be staffed, though. At least. He has to TP out here to save himself. If 1-0 realizes the creep camp is happening top left and he finds the creep jack, the game is over. And he sees where the Naga is going. 2 bears died to the creeps! Oh my god, Moon. Well, to be fair, it is a stressful game. But that is still not supposed to happen. You can see it from the corpses. There's 2 bear corpses on the ground. Yep, it's a bit of a tough camp. Oh, how the Tree of Life is almost going down. Now the demon is almost dying. Jesus Christ, dude. This creep camp. An absolute menace. And okay, maybe the tree comes up, but was it worth it? Not so sure. 1-0 now, just going for the jugular. The blight is still there. And Moon has to tap out. GG at exactly 20 minutes. 1-0. Perhaps not looking overjoyed, but certainly satisfied with his performance. Again, he makes it to the grand final.